Hey, how's it going, guys? Today we're taking a quick look at the V-Rising tutorial. This is something which you might think comes pretty easy and makes a lot of sense, but actually it took me a couple of attempts to get out of it. So I'm going to be running through it quick on my sort of tutorial world. We're going to be taking a look at what sort of things you can get done, and hopefully give you the best chance of coming out of the tutorial with the best equipment and best armor that you can possibly leave with, and hopefully, hopefully getting into the world well. Whisper. Let's do it. So we'll create a character first of all, and then we click create. And when you first spawn in, you're going to appear in this coffin at the front. We're going to press space to wake up. And the thing about the tutorial world is that this area in here is instanced. So you're here, but other people on the server, I don't think they are. From when I played a PvP server and a PvE server, I'm yet to see anybody on that server. I'm yet to actually see somebody in this starting area. So, yeah, not sure. I'm pretty sure it's one of those safe places you can explore where it lets you get to grip with the game without sort of killing you. So, all I'm doing is I'm breaking everything on the way. A lot of these resources are going to be important later on, and getting them straight out of the gate before we get in is going to be helpful. So, it's left click for your standard attack at the moment, space for your movement ability. At the moment, this is Veil of Blood. R is your ranged sort of missile attack. They call it Shadow Bolt projectile. And C is a channeling attack. It is a counter. So if an enemy hits you, you will... I think it heals you slightly, doesn't it? Yeah, it heals you for 30% of your spell power. So spell power is something you level up through items and things in the game. So all you're going to do is run north, exit out of that starting tomb. And up in the top left here, we've got our journal. So this is going to be keeping track of what we need to do. So we have to collect 30 bones. The other thing is that you get a crit after you use your ability here. What you're going to do is, even if you're not running away, you want to try and get into combat using it. So here we go, if we jump in. You can see I got a crit and it healed me slightly. So it's great. It's really, really great ability. We're going to pick up all the bones on the way. There we go, 30 bones, all ready. And then press C. Our next one, this is C. Press tab, sorry, and then go to crafting. And then we're going to make a bone sword. And this is going to automatically equip on our body. If you receive an item and it goes into one of these slots, then it will automatically equip. But with our sword, it's going to go into a hotbar, and boom. It defaults to 1, and it's selected. With these grips sort of things on the way, you can empty these. So make sure you're going up to them, pressing F to open them. And there you go. With the sword, you are actually able to attack multiple aims at once. See how it gives a swiping arc attack? So you're able to get both of those at the same time. So try and lure enemies in together in this tutorial area, just to make it a bit easier. It's worth noting while we're here that you can use your sword to get stone, and you can also use your sword to get wood, to get lumber. So that carries on throughout the entire game. So if you've only got, let's say you're quite advanced in the game and you've only got the resources needed to upgrade just your maul, if you don't have enough to upgrade your hatches, you can actually use whatever to gather any resources. Okay. Going through the area, we're just going to keep killing things. And every time it's going to give us a new item to craft. So we go sword, then we go to the ring, and then we're going to start to put together the armor. And once we've got all of that, we're going to be ready to head out into the world. Let's say, hit enemies using Shadow Bolt, which is our ranged attack R. There we go. Want to grab these rats, because you can make vermin salves with them. There we go. So next up, you can see we can make 2 of these vermin salves. And what these are, effectively, they're like healing consumables. So these are very early game, and they're going to recover 2.5% of our maximum health every 5 seconds for 15 seconds. So they are useful. It's something that when I first started playing the game, I admittedly didn't use them enough. I kind of ignored them, and I definitely shouldn't have. So make sure you're stocking up on those, because yeah, you're going to need them. And next up, we're going to make these bone guard chest and then the bone guard leggings. We're going to need some more bones for that, though. Let's keep farming these guys up. There we go. We've got enough. We've got enough. And once you've got both the chest guard and the leggings being made, that is everything you can create in the starting area. To make the gloves and the boots, you actually need hide, and you're not able to get that in this area, so you are going to have to wait till you get out into the world for that one. Let's finish off some more of these skeletons. So to exit out of the tutorial, you're going to want to find these gates on the far east side of the cemetery. So you're going to be coming in on the west, or that left-hand side. The map doesn't actually turn, so the compass is useless. But the way it is oriented, if we say that's north, when you first come in, you're going to want all the way to the right-hand side. I have to say that I'm not the only person who got stuck trying to get out of this area. And there's some more crypts here we're going to loot before we head out. Lovely. We're going to take all on these. All resources we are going to need. Okay, that'll do us. So, what I try and do is, I try to build up enough bone that I can make my gloves and boots. So that when I first spawn out into the overworld, I don't need to go around grabbing bone. I've already got enough, there's plenty of it around, and we only need to worry about the hide, so we need 60 hide to make both of these now. I'm going to go for the west. I did the east the first 2 times I played, did the west the next 2 times, so this is my second time here. And then you're going to want to hold shift and jump down. And now we're in the overworld. So this is sort of the, I guess what you'd call the actual main game. And you're going to want to head across the bridge, east. So we come in down here, so you want to go east. And in these woods, you're going to find some wolves and some deer. There we go, perfect. So let's kill these guys. That's 6, or you're 13. There we go, so feed on him. And when you feed, you do still get the resources. So don't worry about missing out on them. You see, still kicks out his resources. And with that, we've got 120 hide, which is enough to make both our gloves and our boots. And like I said, anything that goes into these equipment slots will automatically equip. So you don't have to worry about doing anything, just craft them. And as you can see, there's one. Wait for the other one to craft. Oh, yeah. And there are the boots. And with that, this is what I sort of call the tutorial done. Once you complete the Armor of Bone sort of journal requirement, you're out into the world, you're ready to start crafting, you know, actual resources. You should have more than enough bone to get your axes. After that, it'll tell you to get the maul, which is what you're going to use to grab the stone. But yeah, that is it. That is how you get out of that tutorial area. I know I'm not the only one, like I say, that got stuck on trying to get out of that cemetery. So all you want to do is head to the east from where you enter, so the opposite side to where you actually entered. And that will bring you out into this overworld where you can start collecting resources and, yeah, I guess start to play the game proper. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope this quick video has helped you. I'm putting together a whole series on V Rising. So if you do want to see it, please go ahead and give me a sub. I'd really appreciate it. I check the stats of my playlists and things as well. So head over to my channel to find those. And that's it. Thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I hope to speak to you all next time. So thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Cheers.